All right, you wake up much later in the day. You know that there was an eventful night that occurred as Remy stormed off, max tat gear equipped. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit on the edge of the bed real quick, and before even getting up, just kind of like stretch a little bit, and then I'm gonna shoot Remy a message. You still alive?
Where would he be right now? I say it's like 9 a.m. Right. Yeah, he's gonna send you a message. Message back. Yeah, don't worry about me in the hospital. Things should be taken care of here though.
For yourself or for someone else?
For myself.
You need anything?
No, I'm good.
Hmm. Well, how'd it go?
Jackal turned himself in.
What about the money?
Allegedly.
Sorry. What about the eddies?
Allegedly. It's all been given back to Saul, except for about 240K. According to him, he'll start redistributing it sometime soon.
A lot of people need that.
No need to tell me.
Great. So, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? This isn't me messaging him. This is me just talking out loud to myself.
As a few minutes pass and you're figuring out what to do, you receive a message from Saul. You know, he'll call you instead of sending you a message.
Oh, okay. I'll answer. Oh, a personal phone call. I feel so special right now.
You should. I have a job ready for you.
Thank God. I was getting bored.
Well, this one I'm afraid this one I'm afraid most likely won't be too exciting. You need to track down a man named Lapis, the fixer for the corpos. Bring him in, alive.
Any leads?
Nothing as of right now. Lives in the high life. I don't know where. I'm currently on my way to bring in his boss, Frank Taggart, and interview him.
Sorry, I'm making notes. You said lives in the high light?
High
High
life.
light? Is that like a every
It
time I
is
add a
a
note, like the whole fucking thing like blitz or fucking messes up and goes white and I have to redo it.
oh
Come on.
yeah, some Roll20 issue.
All right, cool. We're still there. We're good to go. All right. All right. I'll get on it.
Hangs up.
And then I start thinking to myself, man, it'd be really good to have somebody that could help me put a name to the face. Unfortunately, my guy's in the hospital. I'm gonna message Remy. Hey, so what was that chick's name that you were vibing with at the robbery?
Calypso.
Y'all still friends?
We haven't been friends in a long time.
Did she go to jail too?
No, she's currently free.
I don't want to bother you while you're in the hospital, but I need to put a face to a name.
Need a netrunner for it? Question mark.
Probably.
I'll reach out. About 10 minutes go by. Then you receive a message. Who's this going to be? Meet her in the arcade in Metatown.
You work fast. That's why we're such a great team, buddy.
Sorry, I can't help you directly.
Yeah, get well soon.
Take care.
I'll activate the elevator. Head down. I'm going to send it back up and then deactivate it. I think that's the best way to go about that.
All right. You make your way out. You can still see every now and then some hustle and bustle going by. Life is beginning to pick up a bit. There is still some chaos that you are seeing in the streets going on. Most of it isn't directly associated with you or where you're going. Oh, whoops.
Wait, that's not mine, is it? I think this one's mine. Either way, don't matter.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think that's right. You got to make your way to Metatown?
Yeah, we'll head there.
All right. As you start to drive, going on down, you hear a ding on your agent.
I'm popular.
You see there's an alert from your bank.
I'm on big money.
Do you recall how much eddies you lost?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought that might be a problem for people. I did not keep notes of that or think about that.
I want to say it was around 2,400, but I don't want to lie to you.
You're going to see that you have a deposit of 500 eddies.
All right. Look at that and go, that's not right. Well, not like I use them much anyway.
Continue to go on. Roll perception check. You notice as you're driving by, there are a couple of people that every now and then are popping open their agent, looking at it and going, oh, or cheering, woo! Other people going, oh, what the fuck is that? I have more than this. You're hearing things like that, similar to what you've kind of gone through. And you make your way up to Metatown.
At least it's not just me.
I think I've got to hide something on. Nope, not the trash button.
Too late.
That would have been real awkward. Gotta hide something on this real quick.
Oh, I guess I have never been here before.
Have you never been to Metatown?
I've never seen a dog park.
Oh, it's a zoo.
Oh, yeah. I guess I've never been here. I don't think I've ever been here.
So unfortunately, one of the things I thought would be really cool, but because of the way I had to download the map, it looks really awkward. Some of it's blurry, some of it's really high quality. It's just so strange.
It's like a regular zoo. Yeah.
Well, another perception check.
Golly.
All right. As you're walking by, you can see that you're approaching this guy as he's walking alongside the sidewalk. You can see out of his arm as he's driving straight by, a pop-out bat comes out of his arm and he goes to swing at you. You have two choices here. You can either try and perform a maneuver on your vehicle, or you can try and evade the attack. The maneuver has a flat DC, which I will not reveal what it is. The attack, or the evasion, is against his attack.
So I'd have to roll, say what check for the bike if I had the vehicle?
Drive land vehicle.
Look. That says land vehicle tech. It doesn't.
Control. Drive a land vehicle.
Okay, let's go back to that. Both are 12, so does it really matter? Well, I
So
guess you said that one's a
against a flat DC, so
and
it
then the other
might be
one is
easier. But if he rolls terribly, then that would be easier. So in the end, how would you want to dodge this? You can see like a metal bat is popped out of his arm and is being ready to be swung straight at your head. You're gonna pull off a sweet bike move where you turn it to the side, tilt it, scraping under it like you're ducking with the whole bike, or you just gonna try and lower yourself. All right, that is a pass. The DC was 17 for that. So you go ahead, you swerve the bike, scraping the tires, screeching that sound. The bike goes right over you, or the bat goes right over you on your bike. Are you gonna try and just kick straight back into driving, or are you gonna address this?
Hey, you got a problem here?
Yeah. I'm out of eddies. You got a bike. Hand it over, and I don't have to kill you. And you can see at that point he's going to retract his melee weapon and pull out a heavy pistol.
Cute. I'm gonna pop out the grenade launcher, pointing at his face.
All right, I'm going to have him roll first. All right, so he's rolled a 12. What you are rolling is a 1d10 plus your cool stat. This isn't a skill check. This is a stat. Plus 7. You're not currently wearing your max stat gear or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. So he sees that pop out, and for a second you feel like he's still gonna push forward. He turns his face to look at you in the eyes, and his eyes go wide. Oh, he's stupid. I get that. I'll back off. Just to put the gun away.
I just keep pointing it at him. Like, we all lost some eddies here.
Yeah. I'm going to back off now.
All right.
So there's a step away. You'll lower the weapon at all?
Nope. Just going to keep pointing it at him.
You're just going to keep slowly backing away.
Where's my humanity check? No.
Oh, that is a good question, though. You didn't take immunosuppressants yet.
Oh, you said it lasted a while in my system.
Oh, yeah, the ones from yesterday are gone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how long they lasted, like if it was 24 hours or not.
Right. No, it goes down by 1 in an increment of every 30 minutes for you right now.
Oh.
So it would have ended early yesterday, but you were in a good mood that none of the effects would have occurred. All right, so with that, I'll give you the meta knowledge that is a thing. Would you have injected yourself, or would you have gone straight to work?
I mean, if that was the case, I would have injected.
All right, go ahead and do that now.
I can't remember what it is.
3d6. All right. Solid roll. So that is added to your temporary humanity. Make sure you subtract the 6 from prior.
Oh, you just told me to put it in my blue bar, basically. So I took it down to 0, just added 12 back.
Okay. So then that is plus your regular empathy. So you're not going under the effects of cyberpsychosis directly, like nothing that I'm going to pull right now. But there might be other things, such as just empathy or apathy that you're feeling. So if you want to pull the trigger, you can. But it's completely of your choice right now.
He's not worth the ammo. I'm going to retract.
At that point, he's going to turn around and just start running away.
I'm going to lift my bike up. Okay. Minimal damage. It's fine. It's like it was a brand new bike anyway.
You hop back on, start driving along.
While I'm driving, I'm talking to myself. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? That's not how you are. But it worked, didn't it? I mean, yeah, it worked.
What's the parking lot near here? Nah, fuck it. You're just gonna pull up to the door. You go around here, put your bike right there.
Or corner door. That's weird.
Yeah. You can see as you look up at the sign, there's just a big old fancy, arcade, generic arcade. Actually, no, it's entertainment. You're gonna see it's the Tri-X arcade.
Oh, this is cool. If I had more time on my hands, I'd come in here and hang out.
You open the door.
Yep.
It opens up.
Nobody at the counter.
Nope. You can tell that this door right there is to the main facility, and this seems to be like a faculty door. You open it up, and around the corner, you see the woman that was on TV doing the heist.
Morning.
She tells you to stop as soon as you get to the corner.
Oh, yeah.
You try anything, I have cyberware equipped that will short circuit everything you've got. What do you need? And why in the hell are you reaching out to me to get it?
Well, Remy is indisposed at this time, and he spoke highly of you as a rival.
I guess that's a compliment. He
I
seems
would take
pretty
it that way.
confident he can beat me.
Well, he is who he is. Anyway, and I watched your heist, and I'm guessing you're probably going through what everybody else is going through right now, that little bit of taste of betrayal.
No, I wasn't betrayed. I got exactly what I signed up for. 200,000 eddies locked into my account.
Must be nice. I think I got maybe 500 back, which is not ideal, but it is what it is.
Well, if you got money back at all, that means that the authorities have reclaimed it. Odds are you're going to get most of it back soon, if Saul is the one who did it anyway. If it's Mason, you're going to be lucky to see anything more.
We'll see. That's not really why I'm here, though. I've been set on a task, and I was going to see if you could help me put a face to a name.
The name?
Lapis. He's a fixer.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Good.
You can see that she sends you a message on your agent that depicts this guy's picture. Cyberware eyes. You can tell he's got heavy cyberware in there. Nothing that's like bulky or weaponry, but stuff that seems more survival based. Possibly neuralware as well, though you can't make out details about that.
Do you know anything about him?
He's a fixer for the Corpos. Scum. Jackal said that he was the one who was responsible for for us taking the money. That's what he told the officials. Or sorry, that's what he told Chuck Murray, the driver who was supposed to be on the job.
Supposed to bring him in. Live. Hopefully.
Well,
usually I would take Remy on the job with me just in case I need him, but Yeah, that's not happening.
And why is that? He chickened out?
He's in the hospital.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. Probably got zapped based on some black, or probably got blacked from some zap. Fucking Christ! Probably got zapped from some black ice.
Maybe. He last I heard he was pretty pissed walking out of the room, talking about how we lost our money and our chance and how your buddy double crossed us.
Yeah. Well, it's not what I was expecting when we went in.
So you come here often?
On occasion.
Looks like a fun place. I don't get a lot of downtime, so it's kind of cool.
If you like arcades, yeah. Great place.
I don't know if we actually formally met. My name is actually Alex.
Interesting. That's not what it says according to your current ID.
I know. And you're Calypso?
Yeah,
I met another Calypso once.
I've heard that there was another one running around.
He's not as nice.
Well, I wouldn't expect much from him.
Well, I appreciate you helping me. I know you didn't have to, so thank you.
That's all you need then? The name?
Well, it'd be nice to kind of get an idea of where he is. I know that he lives in the high life, but I mean he's probably in hiding right now.
I can point you towards what apartment complex. Though I'd suspect he's hiding out.
Gotta start somewhere.
There was malware on his computer. Malware that was meant for me to use, not to be inhibited by. It contributed to our break into the vault. Wherever he is, he'll be expecting you. I can tell you he won't be at the bank. It's unlikely he is at his it is unlikely he is at his apartment. You should be searching the area around it though. He can't have gotten far with the TCPD looking for him.
So you don't like him, huh?
No. He works for the Corpos.
Who do you work for?
Just stares at you without saying a word.
I guess I've run out of questions, huh?
Just continues to stare.
Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Continues to stare.
Before I walk out, I guess this kind of means I owe you one. So, um, if you need me, holler.
Very well.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll make my way to the high life. I don't know if I've been there either.
I don't know if you've been here.
Full of new things today.
There's one map that no one's been to.
Oh, yeah?
Like one notable location. I didn't expect many people to have a reason to go there.
Is it in the Is it in the sewers?
Maybe. I won't say where. What am I looking for?
I almost went. I mean, I almost went down there that one time, and then I was like, "Nah, I'm not dying today." I know my character's got some cool stuff about him, but he's not OP. Let's not go there.
Yeah, definitely on the stronger side, but not unkillable. There you are. I think that's everything, and he died.
Damn. I wish I would have thought of that just now.
What?
It would have been super cool if, like, when you went to swing at me, like at the same time I would have seen it and then like hit the brakes and like swung the back tire and went just slammed with the bike.
That would have been a harder DC than what I had planned. So you probably would have failed that one for what it's worth.
Probably. Nat 20.
All right. You arrive in the high life and see a fancy, rich district. You know, the apartment you're headed towards is this one right here. I can drag you to it if you need.
Damn it. Stop doing that, dude. I go to zoom out and then it gets stuck on the zoom and then it just starts going back and forth when I move my mouse up and down.
Oh, GG.
I hate you. All right, here we go. So you said, yeah, if you want to drag me to it, it's fine. Because it's got the, I don't actually own the token for the bike.
Oh, I meant drag the. I just meant like drag the camera over.
Oh yeah, no. All right. So I'll drive up to it.
All right, you make your way up and around, park in the nearest spot. And you can see an elevator is immediately what greets you as you enter. No lobby or anything like that. You know that you're going to the 7th floor.
Oh, she actually knew what floor it was and everything? Cool.
Yeah.
So I'll hit
Actually,
the
7th
floor.
Well, fuck it, I've said it. Yeah.
I'll hit the 7th floor button.
And you hear it. Please insert your authorization card.
God, Remy, where are you when I need you? Should have just invited Calypso along. I'm gonna look up at the top of the elevator.
And you can see there is a spot where you can hit it open.
Man, why do I have such a hard time with the elevator? Wait a minute. I'm gonna pull my key, my little device out. No way this works on this elevator, right?
Thinking about the technicalities of how this would work.
I guess it's not necessarily I guess it necessarily wouldn't be the same because the other one, I'd be turning the other one off and on, right? Like access to it, I guess.
The question is, like, how is it programmed? Is it looking for a nearby code and then trying to do that? Or is it something else? Let's just fucking roll an interface check to determine it. You run the card by, or you run the program by, and then you can just kind of hear a muffled ding, or the ding. Authorization accepted.
All right.
Remy's a hell of a net runner. That's the justification.
Yeah. Right.
Brings you on up until you end up in 2 rooms. So you see 1 room on your left and 1 on your right.
You double check that message she sent me.
It does not specify any further.
All right, so my Mama told me. You.
All right. Are you kicking open the door, knocking? What are you doing?
How uncivilized would that be? I'm gonna knock.
A moment later, you hear a voice. Who are you?
Uh, name's Jasper.
And what business do you have here?
Yeah, I was looking for a Frank.
You have the wrong room. Please leave.
No Frank Taggart here.
No.
Okay. Do you know where he might be, or
I hopefully under arrest at this moment.
oh, uh, I guess you know more about this. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get something delivered to him.
Well, I am not him.
Oh, okay. But you seem to know him.
If you do not leave now, I'm going to call the authorities. Or me and my companion here will shoot you if you try anything else.
I'm gonna roll a. What would I roll to see if he was lying about having
Human
a
perception.
companion? Yeah, it's not very high, but yes, I won't know.
Yeah, you can get no insight into the words. Might be lying, might not be. You don't know.
All right, no reason to get hostile. Thank you for your time.
Yes. Yes.
Knock on this door.
No response.
What kind of door are we looking at here? Like, does it have like a handle and a lock on it, or is it like some kind of like key card thing, or
There is a handle. It's going to be kind of like a sliding door handle, so it's just kind of like got that little divot that your hand goes in and you just push it to the side.
Mhm.
But you can also roll a electronics / security tech. You can tell that there is, this isn't just like a standard door that you can just force open. There is some level of security. You don't know anything about that though. About what level of security, how good or weak, or what might happen if you try and force open the door.
uh, so not knowing, would that mean that I could not, I wouldn't be able to roll like a pick lock check or anything?
You could still try. It's just
Yeah,
essentially going to be you fumbling with the lock, so it's going to be a slightly harder check.
yeah, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Give it a
It's
shot.
either that or try to kick it off its hinges, but yeah, that's not good.
You're not able to make any progress. You can tell this is a relatively decent security as you're going through. A pick lock, you're going to need something fancier than that, most likely.
Hmm.
It's been a while since I had that freak out. It's like I'm recording, right? Whew.
Uh, control maybe? No. Fighting. All right, so would I just roll like a melee weapon hit check on it or something?
If that's how you're trying to get it open, yeah. Like if you're just trying to break the door down, melee weapon would suffice. If you're trying to rip it open, I'd say that's more of a brawling.
I was thinking more of like making my blade come out of my arm and like shoving it in the corner and just trying to like
Trying to wedge it
shove straight,
open.
like wedge it open or shove straight down and break the lock that way.
Uh, that will be 2 checks then: melee weapon and athletics.
Uh,
It'll essentially be averaging out the check. All right, 6 to a 19. What's the middle ground for that? 25. So that's a 25 divided by 2. So that's 12 and a half. You go, you jab the weapon in as you try and get it. You just haven't gotten it in very far. You can tell that you're able to pull this door open, but you just do not have a good snap in with this weapon.
so at this point, I'm getting frustrated, and I'm just gonna try to rip it off, or
All right,
like rip it open.
all right. And at that point, you reach your hands and you grab it by its side, the little crevice that you've opened with the blade. You just grab it and you slam it open, and it does give way as you go. And immediately as you do, there is a rifle pointed at you. The guy hiding behind cover right here points the gun. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, my bad. You didn't answer.
Who are you?
Well, depending on who you are, I'm either at the wrong room or I'm here to talk to you.
Well, let's start off again. Who are you?
The name's Jasper. Jasper Crunch.
And you're here for?
I'm here to talk to Lapis
Here to talk to Lapis about what?
about his boss.
What business you got with Frank?
Well, not much now since he's probably getting arrested at this point.
That's good. He deserves to be arrested.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to talk to Lapis about him?
I'm trying to get more information of what's going on so we can put this guy behind bars for good.
He needs to die.
Maybe that's what'll happen.
Fuck. Frank's going to jail. He puts his gun down. All right. This is Lapis's place. But obviously Lapis ain't here. Frank hired me to kill him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're hired to kill him, and I'm hired to bring him in.
Well, we might not have as much of a conflict of interest as I once thought we did. If Frank's in fact going to jail, odds are I'm not getting paid.
We could work together. Temporarily.
You better be offering me one hell of a paycheck.
Man, they stole all of our money. All I got's 500 eddies right now.
That's not all I got. I'm looking
Wow.
to get one more payment and retire so that way I can take my kid, my girlfriend, and get the fuck out of this city.
I hear you. Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah. But if you ain't offering me a paycheck, and Frank ain't offering me a paycheck anymore, it doesn't matter what's happening.
That's
Fuck it.
a nice suit of armor you got there.
Yeah. It's nothing fancy. And saved me recently anyway.
Oh yeah? Did you get caught up in all that crap that happened recently?
Yeah. Dealing with the goons from the Abyss, Reapers, all that shit.
Yeah. Oh, you don't look like you're too down.
Hopefully, I'm on the rise.
Well, for your kid's sake and for your girlfriend's sake.
Yeah. Well, apartment's all yours then.
You find anything while you were here?
Nothing value.
I'm just gonna like very non-hostile, like just kind of like walk in, start looking around.
The guy's a net runner of sorts, and a fixer. He's capable, but I don't think he can put up much of a fight. Figured he'd be an easy pickings, assassinated when he entered. Already expected him back a few hours ago, still nothing, so fuck it.
What about the guys across the hall? Seems pretty.
That's the mayor's place, his personal residency.
Really?
Yeah, I'd get that'll do him now, right? With everything going on, not that he had any real power to begin with.
So he's probably over there just talking about how he had a few people in there with him, probably just blowing smoke.
Maybe
But he is the mayor after all.
he does have escorts, people who watch him, take care of him. Whether they're there now, anyone's guess.
So what will you do now?
Guess I'll go get my kid and my wife. Sorry, my kid and my girlfriend. Leave this place.
But you
Take
need
what we
that
got.
paid. But you need that extra payday, don't you?
It'd make things a hell of a lot easier. But I ain't getting that extra payday.
I wish I can guarantee you something, but since the job that I was working on fell through and I'm not really swimming in eddies anymore.
Well, I doubt you'd be able to match his offer anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave now.
It's good to meet you.
You too.
Again, my name is Jasper.
Andre.
Take it easy, Andre.
Starts to walk away, watching you as he goes, and then turns and leaves.
I'm gonna just real quick, just because. Damn it! Can't ID him or anything.
Yeah. Nothing suspicious that you're able to pick up on. You're focused on the job at hand.
That's probably him.
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't unlock the door or I didn't
Yeah.
unlock the elevator though. So I'm just gonna keep looking around for a minute.
He's gonna hear, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. He'll figure it out or come back, one or the other. I'm just gonna keep looking around. Do I need to roll anything? I guess perception.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't get a roll.
That is such a shame. You can also just roll a basic tech check. Anything just in general that might stand out to you.
Oh. At least it's not a 6.
You do hear a sound of creaking metal, like something being forced open as you're going through, though.
Oh, here?
Yeah, outside.
Mm.
You open up the door, see a bedroom, bathroom. Nothing too fancy. Look through the drawers, See some personal belongings, some notes here and there. Nothing of value. Actually, let's have you roll a cryptography check.
Lots of checks here today. What's that under?
Education. Yep. All right. No, nothing. No change.
What about this over here? Is this another set of drawers?
Yeah.
I'll look through those two.
Find his wardrobe. Lots of fancy suits, ties, pants, belts, shoes.
Anything like this at all? Like replacement pieces for it or
No.
anything?
Entirely different.
What are these, like washer and dryer?
Roll a roll another electronics tech.
Like electronic security or basic tech?
Electronic security.
Can't roll above a 10.
It's okay. That's still good enough to pass this one. You can tell those are servers, presumably meant to keep the net running pods in line.
Calypso said something about this about something on the servers, right? That she wanted or needed.
No. She said that he had left her something when she was net running to use.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought she said she needed something and he didn't give it to her or something. Okay. I'll check the medicine cabinet.
Roll a first aid or paramedic check.
I can't roll above a 10.
You see there are a number of drugs there, a lot of them with names that you do not recognize, but as you kind of examine them a little bit closer, you can tell that most of them are uppers, things that are meant to boost your mood, things like that, keep you going, up the energy. A little bit of synth coke.
This is another server here.
Yep.
So I'm not finding anything here, right?
No. Nothing so far, at least.
This is a generator or something?
Yeah, you can tell that's a backup generator.
Have I heard the elevator actually start up yet? Because I actually shut the elevator down. Though,
Yeah,
right?
you have
Like,
not heard it. You have not heard it on. You've not heard it begin to go down.
I'm just gonna, I guess, do my final lap here around the kitchen, and then I'll head out of here if I'm not finding anything.
And you see nothing fancy in the kitchen. Real food though, like fresh fruit.
I'll grab an apple as I'm walking by. Whop it on my shirt as I'm walking out. Oh, this is a bust.
And see that he's in there just hitting buttons. Just come on, fucking work. Turns to see you. How the hell did you get in here with this thing being down? Oh, I get it.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk, scooch in by him. Mind if I join you?
By all means.
I'm gonna push the button. Bing. So how long were you in the apartment waiting for him?
3 hours now.
8 hours. Yeah.
You spill apple on yourself?
Yeah. I have a little bit. Juices.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, nice car.
I guess. Nice bike.
Yeah, it gets me from A to B.
Shuts the door. Starts to drive
Look,
off. Oh,
hey, one last thing.
still shuts the door, puts the window down. Yeah.
If you are looking for some work, you can get in touch with my boss.
And who's your boss? Sorry, I'm just pinging. Ignore that.
Saul Guerrera.
Guerrera?
You did
That's Star Wars.
Sorry.
Saw Gerrera's the terrorist.
We'll just roll back there. Sorry about that.
Saul Herondo.
Saul Herondo. Whoops.
Do you think you have what it takes to work for me?
That's pretty good. Saul Herondo.
Yeah. If someone tells me he and I wouldn't get along.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Got a record.
Oh, that's too bad. As I'm talking to him, I'm messaging Saul. Do you know a guy named Andre? Says he has a pass with you or a record of some sort.
Moment passes. And while this is happening, he's going to say, yeah. So, no future with MaxTac. Got the cyberware for it, but not the right composure. Then Saul replies, do you have a last name?
Andre.
Yeah,
You got a last name?
sure do.
I get it. Trying to stay trying to stay off the grid.
Starts the car. Yeah.
All right, well.
Versus starts to go out.
I'm gonna take a look at that license plate.
All right. Yeah, you jot down the numbers.
Oh yeah, I'm messaging it to Saul. Don't have a last name, but I got a license plate number.
All right. Ends up getting up to the end here. Starts to turn the corner. You get the message back. That belongs to a Cynthia Price.
Stolen car. Wait, it could be his girlfriend's. But then they wouldn't have the same last name, would they?
Nope. Probably not anyway. There's a chance, but
I mean, I guess there's a chance. I guess when he gets around the corner, I'm gonna like kind of just tail him, but like try to stay back where he can't see me.
all right, roll stealth check.
On the bike, I guess. Oh, it could it be below a 10 or a 10? Let's just find out, huh?
All right, now he's going to roll an awareness check.
Probably 20.
This will be a DM roll, so you won't see it. All right. Starts driving, making the way down. I'm just going to put this bike under your control here.
Okay. Do I notice if he starts to like speed up or anything, like he notices?
1 second, let me put this under your control.
It's all right.
The fuck's your name?
It's Alex Shade.
There you are.
Jasper.
There you should have control of the bike now.
All right.
Driving on the sidewalk?
Oh, well, I mean, there's nobody around, right?
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying, if someone sees that, they're going to immediately be suspicious. If they see that.
I'm just more worried about this guy seeing it than anybody else.
Driving at a steady pace.
It's just a long fucking road.
Continues to drive.
Is there like a road that kind of matches that one over here somewhere? Damn it, not really. That's kind of far away. All right, so he starts getting down. I'm gonna just start kind of heading that way.
Ends up making a turn.
And he leaves the area, right?
Yep. You can still continue to go after him.
Are I would be aware if there was a way to track that vehicle now that I've given him the license plate number, right?
Yes.
Is
You
there?
know there is not a way to track it via GPS as of right now, at least, but through conversations with other groups involved, being either Voltaic or Tri-X, Voltaic being in control of the vehicle, Tri-X being in control of more satellites, you would know you'd have to reach out to one of those two controlling CEOs.
Man, this could be a waste of time, but I guess I'm gonna keep following him at a good ways back.
As you go to turn that corner to him, you can see he is sped up. Speeding his way as he starts to go south out of the ascent. You know that your
Guess
vehicle is capable of keeping up with him as well.
yeah, I guess we'll do it.
All right. Drives down to Metatown. Continues to go south until he eventually arrives in the hills.
Do I know about the hills? Are they is it a pretty nice area or is it
Roll an education and a street kid check. Education under education, so it's education, and then street kid I think is under social.
streetwise?
Yep. So you know that the Yamaguchi boys, they control the hills.
I don't have any contacts with the Yamaguchi boys, I don't think.
No, they're not a group that you have ever associated yourself with. And beyond that, you know that the hills are, in general, not terrible part of the city. They're not great. They're far from the ascent. They're worse than Metatown, but they're better than the slop. And they tend to be relatively well governed, thanks to the Yamaguchi boys.
Oh shoot, I can get in a fight here then.
And I'm going to drag you to this map. You won't be at the location you see.
Oh, thank God.
Up in the top left there.
Yeah, I see that.
So you are a ways behind him here. You can say that he is driven up and he is stopped. There is a large van parked in the road, blocking off entryway, and a number of people on the side. You can see he kind of pokes his head out, gives a wave, gesture him around, and he drives around.
So I'm not gonna be able to get by them probably.
You can tell they seem to be vigilant. You can assume you won't be able to make it by stealthily.
I'll just roll up. Fuck it. Ugh. Grab both. Oh my God. What have I done? Bike's all off centered.
Oof.
There we go. I got it.
This man here, weapon. I think it's an assault rifle. Double check that real quick. I'm dumb. What am I doing? Yamaguchi boys. Yeah, you can tell he has an assault rifle pointed at you. What is your purpose here in the hills?
Was this where Mad Mod was?
Yeah.
So they controlled this area?
Yeah.
Did they control it before?
Yeah. They didn't block off the streets at that point. And by control, I mean gang control, not like actual, like full-on corporate level control or government level control.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that guy that just poked in, gave you the little nod, I think he was lying to me about who he was. So I was tailing him.
Well, then it is time to make like a salamander. And separate the tail. That is salamanders, right?
Something like that. It's a good reference either way. I thought you were going to say, and get go.
I like that.
I was like, I don't know, either way. Yeah, I mean, I don't want any trouble, especially from you guys. I mean, would you be willing to let me know if that guy's name is Andre before I leave?
Yes. His name is Andre.
Can I ask you one more question before I take off?
If you must.
Is Mad Mod really dead?
Yes. And I'm surprised to see that you are not.
What do you mean by that?
Because you were last sighted entering her bar at the time that she was killed. Before Max Tech made their raid.
I thought they changed my face a little bit. Did they not?
Did you?
I thought you said they did a little bit.
Did they?
Or no. Or maybe they didn't.
I thought you had the option to, but you opted into the Max Tech armor as a way to hide your presence.
I think you're thinking of the wrong guy, buddy.
Right. Not the first time I've spoken to a ghost.
All right, well, hey, thanks for your time. Y'all have a good one.
Goodbye.
Guess I'm just gonna hang on out of here. Not gonna try to get in the fight with the Yamaguchi boys.
Making your way back up to the High Life?
I guess so.
As you're making your way up, you do receive a call from Saul.
I'll answer.
I have Frank Taggart in custody. Any update on Lapis?
I went to his apartment. There was someone there hired by. He said he was hired by Frank to kill Lapis.
What is he now? Well, that's useful.
Said he had. We talked for a little bit. He said that he needed money to get out of town. Said that he had the right type of cyberware to join Max Tech, but kind of had a record. And that's why I was asking you about him.
Well, there are many Andres that exist.
I just hope that I didn't just. I hope that wasn't Lapis.
Well, Let us both hope that that is the case.
I guess I'll start. I'll keep investigating around the area. That's what I was told to do anyway. I didn't find any clues in his apartment.
Perhaps I'll be able to gain some insight here from Frank. I'll get back to you soon.
All right, I'll let you know if I find anything.
Hangs up.
Oh, let me look at this car real quick.
Okay. Looking to study anything specific?
I'm gonna message Remy real quick. Hey, you all right?
Trying to sleep. What's up?
Well, normally, if you were here with me, things would be going a lot smoother. um, but can you run a plate?
Why not ask Max Tack?
I've been kind of bugging Saul, and he's in the middle of an interrogation.
All right, run it.
I'll send it to him.
Let's not use that name, Connor. You get it back. It does not belong to Lapis. It belongs to. It belongs to a cerebellum.
Cerebellum. Awesome. All right.
I was gonna go with Casey Anthony, and then I remembered that she's a murderer.
All right, I'll try not to bother you anymore. Get some rest.
If you need help, let me know.
Will do. I'm going to open this door. I guess it's more apartments.
Nope. You open up and you can see what appears to be a dining area, a bunch of tables around, chairs, a few women look very sexy sitting in some of the chairs, and there's a stripper pole over on a stage.
Nose starts bleeding.
So they turn to you. If you're here to rob us, there's nothing worth taking.
Damn, do I have that vibe? I look down at my clothes.
You've got a lot of cyberware, and considering how things are going in the city, I figure you're not here to be a customer.
Well, no. But I was actually looking for someone.
Who?
A lapis.
No. Lapis isn't here right now.
Does he come here often?
Sometimes. Coming here more often recently than he has in the past. Haven't seen him for the last 2 days, though.
So you're saying he's overdue?
Maybe. I'd wager, depending on how everything's going with the bank, he's probably dealing with a PR nightmare at best.
Do y'all know him personally? No, I can't talk.
That happens.
Do any of you three know him personally?
If you mean outside of the business, no. He doesn't come here to talk about his work. He comes here to pleasure himself.
Oh, okay. So he's a freak, huh?
Yeah. Gets off on power. I hope he feels powerless right now.
I bet he does. Especially since I'm gonna take another bite of that apple. No, wait. I've already left, haven't I? I've left and come back. No, I don't have that apple still.
That's your call. I know how fast
Yeah.
you eat apples.
Sure. I'll pull it back out of my pocket and take a bite.
If you really want, you can say that you were chopping it up with your cyberware and have apple slices.
There it is. Grab a few slices out of my pocket. Well, you know, from since I was just at his apartment a minute ago and there was someone there apparently hired to kill him, I'm sure
Good,
he's not doing too well at all.
good. I hope he's dead. You looking to help him or put him in the ground?
Looking to bring him in.
Oh, a noble one. Well, he's not here. He goes where
I
power
wouldn't
is.
I wouldn't call it noble, honey. I'm getting paid to bring him in alive.
Well, either way, he's not here. Go to a place where power resides. Might be hiding out in one of the now. Might be hiding in one of the CEO's penthouses for all we know. Maybe in one of their mansions, one of the dead ones.
Where power resides. Isn't his neighbor the mayor?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Hell, what I know. He is everything here. Never brings us back home.
So knowing the situation, how's y'all's bank accounts?
Yeah, well, we've had some boosts as of recently, not back up to where it should be.
Yeah, same.
I suppose it's better than nothing, though. Hopefully, a sign of things to come. Who's sending you after him?
Max Tech.
Well, I imagine that Saul will be able to get our money back, no matter how many bodies he piles up to do it.
Not a fan?
Split.
I bet you are. Shakes my head. I
You looking to hire?
don't have the eddies right now.
Makes sense. You ever
Well, thank
change
you
your
for.
mind? Feel free to come on by. 100 eddies for a dance.
I'll keep that in mind. Uh, Thank you. Scoot up on out of here before I do something stupid.
A few hours have gone by at this point as well, with drive to, or the drive up, the drive back up. So we're going to say you're down to 8 on your temporary humanity.
All right, good point. That may come into play.
Mm-hmm. You head back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back in.
All right. Let me re-add that there. Make your way back in, turn on the elevator again, make your way back up.
Is the door still open?
Yeah.
I'll just peek back in one more time just to make sure.
You can see that he is not there. The other doors have been left open.
Anything like different?
Roll perception. Oops, sorry. Everything looks the exact same.
Would roll really high when I don't need to. Um, can I? Hmm, I guess it's too late now. I've already walked up to the door and walked back. I was gonna say, could I say that while I was in the elevator, I changed to my Max Tech suit?
It will have been too late now, but if you want at this point, you can.
I'm gonna go back down the elevator, and then like, do I like with that perception, or do I need to roll another one? Do I notice any cameras anywhere?
We'll let you keep the perception. You do not see a camera.
All right, so
Metagame, admittedly, cameras have been lax on in this D&D, more lax than I should have. But I'm at this point, I've got to keep it consistent.
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that.
Next go around, though, there will be more cameras.
I'm going to throw that Max Tech armor on.
All right.
I'll just leave my other body outside for now.
Okay.
I'll just roll in. Knock on the door again.
Oh, what is it now?
I'm here from Max Tech.
There's no Max Tac here. Did you say for from?
Here from Max Tech.
Okay,
yeah.
I misheard that. So from Max Tac, one moment. You can say you hear whispering on the other side. All right, I'm coming. Wouldn't want to displease Max Tech. After all, Saul's a good man, a real good man. You can see the man opens the door and you recognize the mayor, Max Gale. Well, what can we do for you, officer?
I try my best to act like the other Max Techs I've seen, where they're just
Roll
like
an
very
acting
straight up.
check.
I knew it was coming. Fuck. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. He backs up and lets me walk in.
No, he's going to stay right there. I was thinking he was going to do that. I'm going back on it.
We're searching the area.
By all means, do what you need to. The only one here would be my security and handlers. What are you searching for? Maybe I could assist you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Of course, of course.
We need to question your neighbor, and he is not home. And his place has been broken into.
Ah. I see. Well, by all means, search away. You will not find Lapis here, though. Open the door.
Yep. Walk in for a minute, look around.
Seems like a notably messy place.
For a mayor?
For a mayor.
Oh, real quick, while I'm in there, I'm just gonna look in that drawer. Just cause. See pictures with strippers. Oh man.
You're gonna find something. I'm trying to think of a good name. Oh, I know what you're gonna find. Oh, 1 second, I gotta find the name. You're under this, I believe. Fuck, I thought I had names of these, but it's just these ones I have. You're gonna find a brain dance there called Synthetic Sensations.
Is it like a little chip?
Yes. It's gonna be a data shard. So it kind of looks like a weird, like, jaggedy USB.
I'm gonna just kind of slip that in my pocket for later.
Alright.
Nothing else though?
Nope. And there's other notes around, but nothing that seems of interest to you. Scribble is a drawing of a plane. Like a child's drawing is what it looks like. But you get the vibe that it was drawn by him.
By him?
Yeah.
He can't draw better than a child. Oh, maybe he was younger. Okay. I'll walk in and look in the. I'm not just check that medicine cabinet out. You know, we gotta see what the mayor's doing.
Okay. Yeah. Roll another first aid check this time. You find
17.
very similar drugs, but more synth coke.
This is who's leaving our city. Oh God.
As you can see, no Lapis is here.
As he's saying that, I'm gonna cut him off midway through and act like I'm talking to somebody when I'm not. Seems all clear.
And of course, you can assure Saul that we cooperate, as we always do.
I'm gonna look at him. When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, that would have probably been 30 something hours ago.
And your handlers?
I'll let them speak for themselves. We spend most of our time alongside the mayor. It'd be the exact same. She nods her head. Yes, exactly as he says.
I will let Saul know of your cooperation.
Thank you. And you're doing a fine job protecting this city.
Yes, bitch.
What was that?
Nothing.
Do you close the door behind you or leave it open?
I'll leave it open.
You get a hop in the elevator and you just kind of hear, "Oh, what is he doing here? Doesn't he know I'm the mayor?"
That fear?
You can always roll a human perception.
Yeah, let me get that. No, I'm not gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You can tell as he was sighing out, it was like someone who was like petrified while you were there. It is like a childish release of emotion.
Is he hiding? Like trying to maybe hide something or something, or
You're not able to gain that much of an insight, but you can just tell he was scared. He might have just been afraid of you being max tack. Maybe he was hiding something. You don't know.
I mean, I looked in his place pretty good. I'm just gonna go off the fact that he was probably just hiding. Like he was probably just scared. I guess. Knowing this other dude that I'm looking for, he's probably a contortionist. He's probably shoving the couch or something.
You make your way down.
I want to make my way up to the roof.
All right. Just gonna put this on the.
There it is.
You make your way up on top of the roof. You can see there's a helipad up top.
But no
Actually,
helicopter.
we'll say it centers. There we go.
All right, but no helicopter.
Yeah, you see, there's no helicopter, no aerodyne, nothing like that.
Just gonna surveillance it, look at it, nothing there. I guess head back down then. Just how many floors are there?
8 counting the roof.
All right, I guess I'll go to the 8th floor.
Well, the 8th being the roof.
I'll go to the 6th floor.
All right, get on to the 6th floor. Let's just move you in the bathroom here and GM layer you. All right, door opens up. You're on the 6th floor.
I knock on this one. Still wearing the max stick armor. I am doing that.
Yeah, fuck it. So that's this person's place.
Person's car? No. Sarah? Sarah Bellum?
Oh, maybe. You don't know. All right. You gonna knock on the door?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's visiting me in my house? That's a no-no, dude. Hello? Hello?
I'm from Max Tech. I'm here to investigate the area, looking for a fugitive at large.
Oh, well, let me just hide my drugs one moment, officer. Door opens up. I'm just kidding with you.
Motherfucker.
Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna take my helmet. I'm gonna take my helmet off.
Oh, fuck, it's you. Hey, what's up, man?
You live here?
Yeah, I got a nice cushy job. I'm able to afford this place. Right now, it's a great time for it. Fortunately, not sure if I'm going to be able to afford next month's rent.
Oh yeah, because of the money situation.
Yeah. But, I always got my nice side gig. Might be able to make things work out.
Well, I don't feel like I have to really search your place. Do you know Lapis?
I know of him.
I'm looking for him.
Ah.
You see him around here lately?
Some upstairs earlier last night, around 10 a.m.
Earlier last night? The mayor said 30 hours ago.
I should clarify. I didn't see him upstairs.
I pushed the back button. I'm sorry.
Where'd you go? Oh man, this guy's got invisibility.
I'm coming back.
Yeah. I'm going to clarify that. I didn't see him upstairs, but I hopped in the elevator the same time that he was going up, and I know that he was going to the 7th floor.
What do you look like?
Black, cybernetic eyes, kind of almost like a buzz cut, but a little bit more brooding. I'm not the biggest in hairstyle, so I don't really know that stuff.
So he wasn't wearing like a suit or anything like that?
No. Not like he was wearing a suit, but like I'm too good for you suit.
Oh, okay. Not like armor or anything.
Right.
Hey, also, while we're at it, hey, what's this? I'm gonna pull the little shard out.
Looks like a BD. Probably some sex fantasy. Not one I peddle. Seems a little soft core by that name.
This wasn't from you then. Okay.
No. Looking for one?
No. Last time you gave me one, I didn't. It didn't go well for me.
That can be a little extreme. I figured you could handle it though. You seem like a guy who can stomach quite a bit.
Well, maybe now since I've got my memory back, but before that, I don't think I was quite ready for something like that.
You had amnesia?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Yeah, you should have told me that before you gave me that, or before I gave you that. That shit can add some weird effects on the mind when you're going under some weird like mental effects.
Good to know. Well, hey, it was good seeing you, and thank you for the information. So it would, I guess, probably would have been. What do you think, Connor? 16, 17 hours ago, then.
It was 10 a.m. We've said it's been about 2 hours since then. So it's 12. So it's been about, what is math? 14 hours.
All right, and the mayor said he didn't see him for 30,
Yep.
which doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it could be that Mayor was in his place and didn't see him, but you don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope the money situation gets better for you. Hopefully, they're working on it right now. So.
That is good to know. If you're looking for Lapis, I'm guessing you're someone charged with working on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Who's your neighbor?
I don't know her name. She called herself B. But one time when I talked to her, real quiet type, doesn't talk much. I don't think that she'd be anyone to know about Lapis, but I also don't know much about her, so fuck do I know.
Thanks for the information.
Yeah, best of luck. Put your helmet back on.
Yep.
And you knock.
I'm gonna knock on that door.
Moment passes, and you hear a one moment.
Oh, she just straight up opens it up, huh? No fear.
Goes up, opens the door. You can see a woman who definitely seems heavily modified with cybernetics, glowing red eyes as she stares straight into your soul. Hello, officer.
Hello. I'm here to investigate the area. Looking for Lapis. Lives on the next floor up. Wanted to see if you knew anything about him or if his whereabouts.
You can see her eyes begin to shimmer, looking at you. Interesting. I'm afraid I know nothing about his whereabouts directly. However, he has taken all of our money, hasn't he? So I've been net running, trying to breach his facilities. I trust we won't have a problem with that.
I'm here to bring him in, not you.
Excellent. I'm afraid I don't know where he currently is, but I can tell you that he recently had a transaction with the mayor. A real estate. He bought the mansion formerly belonging to Anna Dormer.
How long ago was this?
According to the transactional records, 14 hours ago.
And do you know where that residence is?
It's the one that belongs to Anna Dormer. It'll be one of the mansions here in the High Life. I can give you the coordinates to which one.
Thank you. That,
The address. Rise shimmer, receive a ding. Is there anything else, officer?
that son of a bitch lied to me.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes, I am.
Excuse me?
Some mayor.
He's a figurehead and nothing more. Besides, sometimes people lie. You should know all about that, Alex.
I put my finger up to the mask.
I understand.
We all got our secrets. How is it that easy for you to breach that?
I have a oh fuck, what's it called? I don't actually I have a list here I can pull from what I'm talking about. I think it's called Chiron. Let me double check. This is what I think it is. That's absolutely not what I thought it was. Because I'm able to use my cyber optics to see your identity. Comes up as Jasper. Very interesting name. However, a friend of mine knew you by another name. Talked about you once. Showed me your picture. I recognize you.
Who's your friend?
He would not want me giving his name out. I can tell you he was watching over you for some time, though. Stuck in a gutter. Companion coming along, trying to help you / sabotage you. I'm telling you this now because our mutual friend believes that you are on a path that is better for the city than the alternative. Keep it up.
All right. Well,
There's also another message, but I believe someone else will be delivering it to you soon. In case that doesn't happen, come back here.
it's B, right?
Yes.
Thanks.
Best of luck, Mr. Shade.
That was creepy. I'm gonna head to those coordinates.
Going to the address, not addressing the mayor or anything.
Nah, fuck that guy. He's just a piece of shit. A little worm. I'll take the Max Tech suit off just for now.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, good.
There you go.
Cool.
Right,
Where's that
I'll
address?
drag you over.
Oh, thanks.
You make your way by. No, that would have been done by now. You don't notice anything there. And you make your way up to this mansion. So essentially, you can see there's big, thick walls blocking off, and there's this metal gate right in front of you now, barred metal gate.
Fantastic. These are really big walls.
Yeah, they go up about 8 feet.
Oh,
That's too low. They go up about 10 feet.
yeah. Okay.
That way you can't just reach over and pull yourself up.
I mean, some people can't. Long Arms McGee over here can reach 10 feet.
You might. I don't remember your
myself.
exact cyberware. Were you given the jump legs?
I don't know. Let me look.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I made that.
Where does that show up at? Cyberware, right? Like I should be able to look at that.
Yeah, it should just be on your character sheet towards the bottom. I know I had to make compromises here.
Pop up heavy weapon and pop up grenade. I don't have it.
No, I'm okay.
It was something we talked about, but I ended up not getting it because I ended up getting like the air supply just in case, which it's never come in handy. But you never know.
And either way, it would have cost a lot of humanity for the other one, so I think that was also a decision as to why I settled on that.
All right, so I will move the bike. Yeah, like over there for now, and I'm just gonna take a look at the gate.
All right. Thick metal gate goes up 10 feet as well. There's a device, security device, slash a intercom on the wall right next to it.
Does it have like a Does it have like a camera on it?
No, it should, but it doesn't. Again, same issue I addressed earlier.
Hey, let's just keep it going. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
This one specifically, because something happened here where I specifically said there was not a camera around. I can't go back on that now.
I'm gonna go ahead and step around the corner and get the suit back on just in case, and walk up. And first, I'm gonna press the elevator button just to see if it does anything.
All right, you see nothing happens this time.
Okay, good. Just gonna say, hey, I can't be that lucky like more than once, right? So I will push the button.
The intercom, or like the open button.
Is this just like you said it was a mansion, or it was another set of like hotel/housing?
This is a mansion. It's barred gates, so I'll just reveal the yard.
fuck that then. If it's just the mansion by itself, I'm not going to show up with Magstick armor because then they're going to be like, fuck, he's here to get me. He's going to start running or set off some sort of security or something. I'm gonna just take this time to like kind of walk down to the other ones and kind of look inside there and see if there's anything noticeable that maybe it would help me get in easier. Like any compromises in the wall, any compromises in the gates.
No. You see nothing like that. These seem to be very sturdily built and constantly fortified.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set the bike up, and then I'm gonna like step on top of the bike, trying to do some sort of balance thing, and try to reach the top of the fence.
All right, athletics. You go to pull yourself up. Unfortunately, as you kind of give your kick off the bike, you push it and it was not properly set up. It tumbles over and you fall down, kind of scraping your chin against the wall as you hit it and losing your grip. We'll say take 1 damage for that.
Take 1 damage. It's fine. Until I need that later, but that's okay. I'm gonna set the bike up a little bit better. And this time get kind of like a running start to like step off the bike and then push and then kind of jump up. Another athletics?
Yes.
A little bit better.
That is good enough for you to succeed. So you're able to climb up, grab on, pull yourself over, fall over onto the other side.
And is this just like a big parking spot area or something?
Yeah. It's not the greatest looking. I had a lot of trouble in the mansions when I realized how small I made them and everything like that. It was just, it is what it is.
Multiple stories or something,
Yeah, should have had a garage, things like that. So wasn't
is this the only doorway into this house, I guess?
As far as you can see, yeah.
What about windows?
Yeah, there'll be windows. All right, you can see them in blue.
All right.
Are you trying to be stealthy and sneak around? Sneak your head in, or are you...
Yeah, I guess so.
Stealth check.
I mean, that's probably that. I probably should do that. Yeah.
All right, you poke your head looking through the window. You can see a bedroom. Looks to be real fancy. Posters of like women in designers' clothing, some men in designers' clothing. They all seem to be real fancy dressed, real pretty, gorgeous model type characters.
Does the bed look like it's been slept in recently?
No.
Look in there too.
You see an open center room, a lobby, whatever the term for that in a mansion is.
An entranceway.
Yeah. You see another bedroom.
Has this one been slept in?
Yes, you can see the bed is disheveled. There's similar things up around the walls, though, of people in fancy outfits looking fancy.
This is probably not a thing, but I'm just gonna like walk around the back, see if I notice anything about the backside.
You notice nothing fancy.
All right, now I'm gonna check each individual window until you say whether we can sweep this up if you want. I'm gonna basically check the windows to see if any of them are unlocked or if any of them
They are all
give.
locked.
Do I notice any type of? Um, I guess I should roll the check. What is it? No. Like electronics or security tech.
Yeah, you can roll an electronic security tech check. They all appear to be locked by a mechanical lock on the inside.
All right, so same thing as before. I'm just gonna kind of get my blade out and try to wedge it underneath the edge and make like kind of like make some room so I could try to like maybe force it up.
All right. Melee and athletics.
Melee.
You slide it in. You're able to get the blade wedged in, pushed through, pulling it open. And then you pull up, and eventually you hear it go, and it gives. Making a loud thud as it happens.
I will try to pull it back down and maybe try to hide in the room for a minute.
All right.
Or you know what? I'll pull it back down and then I'll step over to a corner. Like, does the door? Do I notice that the door will open towards me?
Yes.
So I'll take that as a thing where maybe I can hide behind the doorway.
And you wait, and you hear nothing.
I'm gonna open this door.
Opens up. You see the room that you were peering into earlier.
And I'm gonna try to listen in to see if I hear anything.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
You do not hear anything.
If I walk to this door, would it be the same or not?
Roll again. You do not hear anything.
Well, we'll just walk into this bedroom for now.
All right.
Just kind of look around the room.
You can see it seems mostly cleaned up, moved away, like people moved away.
Oh, but he slept in the bed though, right?
Yes.
Or that we can assume.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's no like personal pictures around. There's no spare sets of clothing. The posters are pretty much the only thing that has been left up.
Is there like a sign-in book or anything on the desk or anything like that?
Nope.
I don't think there would be. It's a mansion. Well, that's a stupid question. I'm just gonna open this door.
That's about as stupid of a question as wondering why the mansion doesn't have a garage. That was on me. It opens with no trouble. You go in, you can see a kitchen area.
I'm gonna open the fridge.
That's an industrial microwave.
That's huge.
Yeah. It's real fancy.
Where's the fridge? Right here?
The white things.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the fridge.
All right. You can see there's no food in there. That has also been cleaned out.
Someone's living here with no food. This seems odd. I'll open this door.
All right. You go to open it up, and immediately you are greeted by a robot flying there very silently. That's there's why I didn't hear it, just floating there. And as soon as it opens up, it opens fire at you. That is a hit, but it has not pierced your armor, I'm pretty sure.
No.
This one only gets the one shot. So it hits, it opens fire on you, it hits you, kind of stumbles you back a brief step, and then that's it. And you can see that there's a man hiding behind the doorway, or around the doorway, once you come back to your senses. Once you collect yourself.
Okay.
You hear, that was a warning shot.
I know you're here now. I've already alerted Max Tech, who I work for. Give yourself up and come with me now, or they will be on this. They will be here in minutes, and you probably won't make it alive.
Right.
It looks like you only have one of those robots here.
There's only one of you. I like my odds. Besides, it's either a life in the abyss or death, right? I'll choose death.
Motherfucker.
Roll for initiative. All right. Both are going again before you. First things first. You're going to be shot in by the robot. That one's a hit. Ooh, that's a critical hit.
Yeah.
5, nothing super crazy, but not super light either. So what's your current armor at?
I don't fight much.
It's under armor.
Yeah. It says, well, it was 7 out of 7.
So you have taken 8 points of damage, plus 5 from the crit for a total of 13. And your armor's down to 6. And the critical injury, as it is slammed into your chest, you feel that one of your ribs is broken. At the end of every turn that you move more than 2 squares, you'll resuffer this bonus damage straight to your health, meaning you'll take 5 damage if you move more than 2 squares. You can roll a quick fix for it, just so you know, rolling a paramedic check, DV of 13. But
Does that count as a movement?
that'll count as an attack. Now Lapis himself is going to fire at you. I meant to roll the attack check instead. I used the skill check version of it. He goes to shoot at you, but it just goes straight up into the air. Just, oh, damn it. And that's his turn. You're up.
That's a continent.
What you?
Huh?
What you doing?
You said risk taking 5 damage, or definitely will take 5 damage?
You will take 5 damage.
Alrighty then. Shit. I'm afraid I'm gonna die here.
A lot of cyberware.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know what I can do to disrupt this fucking.
I'll tell you, you have the heavy gravity. Of course, you could risk killing him. You don't know what his health is.
Yeah.
You also have the Sandevistan.
But which would make me to where I could hit twice, I guess. Right. So if I have my melee weapons potential 4 times, which who knows if that would even destroy that thing. I don't know how much health that thing has.
I've never fought one directly before, I don't think.
I'm going to use the super grav.
All right. Targeting just both of them, or are you trying to aim it in a way that it'll only hit one?
I'm going to do both.
All right.
I'm going to grab my ribs. Motherfucker. And I'm going to go.
All right. Go ahead and roll the check. That is a crit.
Oh shit. The one time it rolls great. Damn it.
So you can see the doors and the walls completely get ripped apart, crushed just into tiny compact matter. The robot itself, you can see, completely crushes inward and is now unusable. He will take some notable damage from that. His armor will not protect him. He will take the critical wound. Roll me a 2d6. An 8. No, that's not that bad. A broken leg. Got off easy. You can
He's
see
not
his
gonna be able
leg
to
has
run away.
crushed inward, breaking the bone, ripping it apart. Pulls himself to his one leg. Just, oh, fuck! What the hell are you? But as a side effect, you all of a sudden realize all of your temporary humanity has disappeared with the use of that cyberware.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's gonna stumble back, catching himself on this. Actually, even that got destroyed. He's gonna pull himself up on the corner here. Fuck. He's gonna put his hand up and pull the trigger again. That's it. Not a crit. So you're at 6 armor now. You've taken 10 damage from this hit, and you're down 1 on your armor. Actually, he might have special shots here. No, he does not. Oh, that thing might have had special shots. The curiosity did it. Yeah, that fucking armor piercing. I didn't call it out when it happened, though, so we're gonna bypass it.
Don't make me fired on you again.
Like I said, it's either a life in the abyss or death.
Can I tell how he's doing though? Like, can I see? Like, I know I can't see someone's health, but like,
He seems pretty beat up by this. Metagame, you also know people can't die by being reduced to 0 hit points, though. Of course, on their turn they fail a death save, then they'll die. And you don't know how likely he is to succeed in his death save.
yeah.
You could try and choke him out as well, but that risks
I mean,
him breaking out and him shooting you or doing things like that.
Did you say moving 2 squares causes it?
More than 2.
Oh, good. He's like right there though. I'm gonna step up and both my blades are gonna come out. So be it. And then I'm gonna make a couple melee hit checks at him. If I can, there it is. 1, 2.
All right, who roll evasion? She actually has a decent evasion, so he's trying to roll a 23 and an 18. An 18 and a 21. He's dodged the second attack. The first one will hit his armor, and it will breach his armor. So he's taken 4 damage, and his armor is ablated by 1. And he is still up.
And what happens if I activate the Sendevistan? Does anything happen the first time?
No, you get 1 free use a day before it starts to negatively impact you.
I will use my free use, and I will go to hit him again.
All right.
I hit him both times.
Both strike at him. Neither are crits. He takes those hits. You can see he starts to stumble backwards to the ground. But then, almost like a freak of nature, he whips himself back forward and pulls up his gun and goes to shoot at you again. He's at a penalty, so that's -5 on that 14.
Oh, he missed then.
No, not -5. Minus. -4. So that's a 10, so that is a miss. All right.
Am I able to tell how he did that?
Is that out of place? Oh, is that what happened? Sorry. Fixing something in the quick reference guide. Little concentration check. You do not see any natural way that he could have done that, so the only thing that goes into your mind is that this must be cyberware doing it.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit him 2 more times, I guess. It didn't have to end this way. Oh shit. Oh my god.
And see your first strike slashes him across the chest. Your second slice slashes him across the chest. Points his gun straight back at you, still going. Yes, it did.
Oh wait, those both hit him?
Yep.
So he's just taking the hits now.
Yeah.
He's not even evading.
Yeah. He's, for reasons.
All right, then. Just see how this goes.
So that'll be a hit.
Yeah.
So you're at 5 armor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have taken 11 damage. And your armor's bladed by 1. What are you doing now?
Here we go.
Both hit him again. Damn, I thought that one was a critical injury.
Does he go down?
Slashes him twice. Again, he falls back, barely, still breathing. Goes to raise his gun again. You doing anything?
Dare
you use the Sandevistan one more time?
I thought about it. What does it do again?
The first use, I believe, will reduce your humanity by 1. Let me double check. Yes, it will reduce your humanity by 1 on the second use.
I guess I'll do it.
All right. As you slash through him once and you slash through him twice, all of a sudden your vision kind of blurs for a second and then it re-tightens in. And you see there's just a corpse there that you have your weapon stabbed into. 8 slash wounds across its chest.
I'm breathing heavy.
You're breathing
as I
heavy.
Retract the blades.
Going down your face. Roll a perception and a concentration check.
Yeah, do that. Perception sucks. What is happening?
Something just about everything that happened, it feels wrong to you. Something wasn't right in what just happened there. But right now you're not able to collect yourself to realize exactly what you were witnessing.
What, from him?
Yeah.
Or from myself? Okay.
From everything.
Did you say first aid is what I have to roll?
To fix yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Now that he's down, I was going to try to, get to where I can move more than 2 steps.
No. So that is a fail. You can just take your time and succeed with this, though, since you're not in combat.
Yeah, I want to do that, but I also want to make sure that I can still do something with him, or is it too late? Because you said it's if he's down to 0, I can still do stuff, I guess, unless he.
This is different. He is dead. You are not able to save him at this point.
Great. But he has cyberware, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him anyway.
All right. Massive pool of blood
Well,
slashed across. You pick him up, and it starts dripping a lot less as he's out of the blood, realizing that you have cut open a lot of his blood from him.
yeah, I'm gonna kind of make my way over to like this bed, and I'm gonna wrap him up in the
Okay.
and that, and then just also, did I get a chance to what I've seen where that came from, or was it not listed on there?
Where it came from?
Yeah, like the supplier.
Oh, like the brand on that?
Yeah, it's
You
probably all
would have
crushed in.
you would have noticed the voltaic V. I'll say that was intact enough.
Okay.
No, I think I actually dragged out the wrong version of that. But yeah, you see a voltaic V.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor now. I ain't got shit going on. Next episode's gonna be me sitting in the hospital next to Remy. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna search his pockets first.
You find an agent, his wallet.
Any keys?
You'll find a digital key.
Cool.
His suit, a scrambler slash descrambler, a radio communicator. Um, so you will find some bullets. I'm keeping track. He shot you 3 times and missed once for a total of 4, right?
Mhm.
All right. You find 5 bullets.
Keep the bullets. I don't fucking care about that. I will take the other stuff you said though, so I need to make room for that. You said Grambler.
Scrambler, descrambler. It's that right there. Allows the user to scramble outgoing communications so they can't be understood without a descrambler.
I'll take that information and put it right here. And then you said what else?
Radio communicator.
Mhm.
And 5 shots.
And
The
then
digital key
wallet.
card as well. The wallet, yeah. We'll also say you find some jewelry. So you find 2 rings. Neither of them wedding rings.
Right. And key card. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna head out of here with him and try to open the gate with the card.
Yep, you can see there's a spot for you to put it by. You run it by, it opens up.
And then I guess gonna hop in the bike, trying to hold him like on my lap, kind of thing, like driving.
All right, drive land vehicle.
Oh shit! You're making me do that.
Oh yeah.
Too much damage, huh?
That's just an uncomfortable situation. You feel like you went through a hell of a situation. All right, you were able to succeed. You drive and you start making your way to Max Tac.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Even though this kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully Saul is understanding. He's never like not really been understanding with me, so we'll see how it goes.
Why did I go to this map? Sorry, I just went to the wrong fucking place.
As I drive, do I start like hallucinating?
No.
Cool. I realize that I have not redone more drugs at this time, so and I'm doing that on purpose because why would you think of that while, you know, being hurt and driving a motorcycle and trying to hold on to somebody?
That was weird. I applaud that. Good metagame. Or avoiding a metagame. Making sure that that is hidden. And you arrive at Human Resources. In front of Max Tack.
All bloodied up.
All bloodied up.
Oh, I'm not driving in there. Holy shit. Hey.
Oh my gosh. Is that Lapis?
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's all no. Head on in. Are you doing all right?
I'm going to have to go to the hospital after this.
Very well. I'll make sure that there is a team to expect you. He looks up as you enter. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah. He said he would rather die than come back or then come here. And then him and his what'd you call that again? The something tech drone.
Oh, yeah. The Voltaic was the... Oh, is that what you were looking for? What type of vehicle it was? Or drone?
Yeah.
I thought you were looking for the brand, like the manufacturer. Okay.
Both.
I feel like you know that. Recognizing it. Working in Akuma, you would have seen something like that. You know that is a Griffin. Voltaic brand Griffin.
Then him and his Voltaic Griffin decided to wail on me for a little bit.
You do seem a bit beat up.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the hospital after this.
Well, if what Frank has told me is correct, he has a brain dance recorder in him. With any luck, we'll be able to use that to figure out exactly what was going on.
That's what I was hoping for.
It is not ideal. But Frank has been cooperative. And so long as he is no longer in the picture, that is what matters in the end, I suppose.
Let you down. I'm sorry.
No one is perfect. No one can save every life. Focus on the task at hand. You can hear his eyes shimmer for a second. Very well. And you see the door opens up behind you. Oh, oops. This guy was visible. I didn't mean for him to be invisible. Or for him to be visible.
David, see you.
You can see Saul stands up immediately. He gestures for you to get behind the table before the door opens up. And you can see that Sark goes invisible since I left him invisible. And you're going to see, huh?
Sark and I are friends at this point, so you know.
That's still. You see a familiar face enters the room.
Oh.
You recall this face the last time you saw it. They made an attack towards you or at the people around you when you were protecting Troy. And you can see As the Ronin enters,
Oh, the Ronin. Not bad.
they are holding a decapitated head by its long black hair. Extended blade, fresh with blood, on the other hand, takes the head, sets it on the desk, and steps back. Sol looks at the head. Roll an education check or business check. You recognize that this person is wearing an Arasaka brand headset. Sol's gonna see that. Is this what I think it is? Nods its head. What is Arasaka doing in my city? And for the first time, I think the first time, you hear her speak. She never spoke last time, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Akuma brought them. I see. Anything else? Yes. A large Arasaka force is coming to the city tomorrow. Under Akuma, they were hired. They are sending in a task force to get those who attacked them. Arasaka is meant to wipe out New Dawn. From there, I don't know what their ambitions are. Either to move elsewhere in the city and begin to take control, or to establish a foothold to some degree. He's going to turn to you, see if you have any reaction or anything you're going to say.
How are you in the Ronin?
She and I are not friends, and I have not hired her.
Then why is she here?
Because the corporations are not worth trusting, and of everyone in this city that I know of, Saul is the only one who I believe to be capable of orchestrating a force large enough to fight against Arasaka.
Oh, hey, yeah, the first time we met, I was in the Magtech suit. That's right. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying to you, I was in the Magtech suit. Huh.
Tomorrow, once I have healed of the minor wounds that I have taken from my assassination of the Voltaic CEO this morning, I will be killing Akuma's CEO. And then, once I'm done there, I will be heading to New Dawn territory, to the Null Zone. And I will be fighting alongside them to kill any Arasaka that enters this city.
Do you know anybody from New Dawn?
No.
I step forward.
But even they would not dare to fire upon me and initiate.
Well, we could go peacefully. I am from New Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sometimes the names.
Dude, imagine what it's like for me.
I know. I know. Well, I mean, I could go with you. I mean, I'm from there. They trust me.
She looks at you through a mask and then turns to Saul. He nods his head. Yes. You'd have a better chance of getting there peacefully with him. Very well. Inform them that I will be coming. As I said, Akuma will die first. I imagine they will be sending out a greeter to bring them into the city. With their defenses weakened at that point, I will be killing the CEO. Whether you join New Dawn later, or inform them and I come later. It is up to you. You will not assist me with targeting Akuma, though. That is mine.
And you can have it. I'm not in any shape right now to be able to do anything.
So looks at you and her. I now currently control the TCPD as well. However, neither can be dispatched to address Arasaka when they enter the city. There is too much other chaos, and they are stretched too thin with the recent deaths as it is. I believe I might be able to bring in the freedom fighters, though, to assist and back up New Dawn. They detest the corporations, as we all do. If Arasaka pushes beyond the null zone, then I will dispatch Max Tack into the TCPD. But I will not do so earlier.
You said they're coming tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, then time is of the essence. I should tell them as soon as possible so they can be prepared.
Make sure you rest up yourself if you're looking to be involved in the fight.
That's not very much time, is it?
No. Nothing else. Thank you for the information, Ronin. If you've killed Voltaic CEO, I can only imagine you've been behind others as well. I know about Troy Thompson's. I have only killed the two. I was going to kill Anna Dormer, but someone else beat me to it. I was going to kill all of them, but Healing Hands has fled the city, and SNH is critical to functions of the city for now. Leave them to me. They will fall in line once they get none of their money back. Good. If you become like them, if MaxTac becomes a new replacement for corporations, we will have issues. Will you be going after Tri-X? No. I was going to kill him, Gorbachev. But instead, he revealed to me that Arasaka had entered the city, and he assisted me in tracking the first one down. I tracked the second one down myself and tortured them. That is how I know all of this. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Walks out, sheathes the blade, or wipes the blade, you can see with the cloth, sheathes it, walks out.
Oh, she is terrifying.
Yes. We could have handled her, but that would put us into a weaker position than I would have liked to be, all things considered.
Better to have her on our side for now, I guess.
Not a day's rest. Yes. Address New Dawn directly if you need to, but you need to spend the night in the hospital if you're to recover any of your wounds.
Okay. I don't know if New Dawn's hospital's as good as around here.
I would suspect not.
I'll make some calls.
Good.
On the way to the hospital then.
And you know the hospital is nearby as well.
Anything else you need from me for now?
No. I will contact you later today once I've extracted anything I can from Lapis.
What do I do about replacing my armor, Connor?
You will either need to have it repaired or just replacing it.
Hey, so do you know about when we're going to get our money back? I only got 500 eddies right now.
Yes. I have had an ongoing deal with the bank. to ensure that they do not, or to ensure that my information is not limited. I have made regular backups of the entire city's bank records. I know where everyone's money is up to 2 hours before it was taken. Everyone's money will be returned with the exception of the corporations. Their money will be going directly to ours to help fund the rebuilding of the city once everything is done. To get you up to speed on everything that you've missed, I have taken over the TCPD. After they've been consistently failing to keep the city in line, I have taken full authority. By force, to an extent.
Good.
I will not be returning the money to the CEOs except for Tri-X. I have accepted their deal as you have proposed. They will be the single corporation once everything is done. We will need their experience at keeping the mega corporations out once things are settled.
That's for the best.
Hopefully the freedom fighters will come. I'll make sure the body is taken care of so we can get the information, and then I will contact them. I will inform you with updates to both later.
Okay. This is all coming to a head.
Yes. You're ready. Do you need any replacement armor?
Yeah, this one's pretty shredded.
Well, ends up going through the process, hands you the new one.
So back up to 7 then?
Yep. And you know that when you have your max tech armor on, which you specifically said you didn't bring it into that fight, I recall, you know that is an armor of 11.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, well that is an armor of 11.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Then you got to make your way to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You calling as you going?
Yeah.
All right, who are you calling?
I forgot what her name was, the boss. I don't think I have it on here.
I forgot her name. Some Gladys. Gladys Dahlia.
Yeah.
You call her up?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was Arasaka, right?
Yep.
I've got word. Arasaka's attacking tomorrow.
Attacking. New Dawn or the city?
New Dawn.
Why would they be coming after us?
Because they're with the corporations.
Revenge for the attack. This is not ideal. But with this warning, we'll start preparing defenses.
Can't be there to help you. I was in a fight recently, and I'm barely on 2 legs as it is.
You notice that you are feeling notably better.
Oh.
Like, is almost as though like you didn't take the full front of damage that you feel as though you thought in that fight. As you're just walking around, you realize you're just behaving better than you thought.
Oh, so maybe I didn't say that?
Well, it's your call on that. I've adjusted your health to how you feel.
Okay. I've taken some hits and damage. I don't know if I can, how much good I could do.
If Arasaka is coming, we will need every hand, otherwise we may all die.
I'll rest up and make my way over.
Thank you.
Also, worth noting, we will have some backup.
Who?
Number 1, the Ronin.
Well, that is a useful fighter.
And then the
Freedom fighters.
Hopefully we'll have the freedom fighters.
Interesting. I suppose their anti-corporation views are in line with ours.
For now.
We will not turn down the help if Arasaka is indeed coming. Thank you. I will inform the guards.
All right, be ready.
You as well.
Is this the same hospital that Remy's at?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you make your way up to the hospital, which is this building right up here. Hello. You look like you're a little worse for wear. I trust that's why you're here.
Right.
Just one moment here. Brings the pad. If you would mind jacking in.
I do so.
All right. Platinum package. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to show you to a room.
Ooh, platinum package.
Here you are, sir. We'll send in the doctor here shortly. Or should just be skipped by. We're not going to do anything special with that. That's the bed to lay on.
Oh.
Walks on out. Doctor comes in, gives you medicine, treatment. Your critical injury has been completely fixed, not just treated. It is completely gone. Won't worry about it in the future. We'll have a little bit of dialogue, actually. Well, appears you've taken a few gunshot wounds here. By my count, you have taken 2. We'll get both of those removed here. Patched up.
Only 2?
Yeah.
What?
Everything all right?
Like trying to think of the situation.
You do distinctly remember being shot at 4 times and hit with 3 bullets.
I was hit 3 times.
It must be the shock getting to you, but I assure you, there are only 2 bullet wounds. Maybe a graze that occurred, but they must have hit the cyberware. Because your flesh is fine. Other than the 2 wounds.
Okay. Do I remember where I got shot?
All 3 would be in the chest/stomach region.
There's only 2 spots.
As you're
right
looking
there?
down, you can see that yourself as well. There's only 2 wounds.
Was I hallucinating?
You've got a lot of cyberware in you. If you're undergoing the early stages of cyberpsychosis, it's possible. Do you need immunoblockers?
I could probably.
They're not directly part of your plan, so I will have to charge you for them.
How much?
It will be... I'm trying to remember the exact price. Less than that. 400 eddies for a strong one.
Here.
We can give you a light one for 130.
I'll give him 400 out of 500 that I have.
Very well. And hold still. And you feel that injects into you, and you feel much, much better. As your mind's kind of coming back, you do feel as though that memory something about it just feels off going through the fight. Part of it just got fuzzy after a little bit.
Yeah. Like I was not really there kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah.
In my head.
Mm-hmm. Just going through your instinctual reactions. All right. If you need anything else, give us a holler.
Thank you. I'll lay back on the surgical bed there.
Few hours go by. You see eventually. Get another ring on your agent. Notice from the bank. You see that 1,600 eddies have been returned to your account. We'll say that you're at full with that, as we don't remember the exact number.
Yeah.
A little bit more time goes by.
A little better.
A little bit more time goes by. You receive another call from Saul.
Hello?
Hello, Alex. I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
We have been able to get the Freedom Fighters to assist with New Dawn, so they will be assisting tomorrow. I do not know if they will be attacking Arasaka when they arrive, after they arrive, or what is going on. They were mum on the details. We have also successfully gotten into Lapis's brain dance recorder. We do know that he did get involved with the bank heist, and so him being put down is good. But I'm going to need to show you something. You see, you receive a file on your agent.
All right, I'll open it.
You open it up, and you can see it is a recording of you and your fight with him. So he goes in, takes the shots at you, hits you with the first one misses. The robot hits you with its first one. You destroy it. You crush it. Goes through. The robot falls. He stumbles back. Goes, attacks you again. You slash at him twice. He attacks you again. Both of these hit. You slash him again, and he falls to the ground, completely to the ground. He doesn't warp himself back up, as you remember. He is on the ground. Just, oh God. And as that happens, you continue to go, and you slash at him. But he's down till eventually gives in, and all you see on the cyberware is just his lifeless body. No life signs there, but the brain dance still going, just slashing away at his corpse until finally you recall yourself exactly in that position of you stabbed into him, sweat going down your face.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you wish to explain something to me?
The doctor said that I had 2 gunshot wounds.
And you notice the recording tracks with that.
The recording shows that I had 2 gunshot wounds. But I remember being shot 3 times. It was weird. I went for him to slash at him, and then he shot me again. Said he wasn't going to go down. He wasn't going to stop. And then I remember him shooting me again. And at that point, I thought my life was in danger. He wasn't going to stop, so I didn't stop. And that's how I remember it.
Well, then it appears your memory returning has, in fact, set you on the course of cyberpsychosis. There are no questions about it now. And you may be a liability to anyone around you. I figured it's prudent that we discuss something then. We've talked about it before. Should the worst occur, you wish to continue doing good.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish, we can begin that treatment after tomorrow. Before you accidentally harm someone who is on your side.
What do you mean? Like, have a button that makes me lose my memory again, or?
I will begin to put you under therapy. The experimental therapy that I've been doing to those in Max Tech. To those in the Abyss. Sorry, not in Max Tech. Those who end up serving in Max Tech. It will depend on you where your cyberpsychosis is coming from, what part may be lost. But as your memory coming back has brought that with it, yes, I suspect I will be taking your memory away if we do this.
So, will I be like I was before?
I can make you no guarantees. I will promise you that I will do my best to keep as much of you as I can. But it is not the process still requires refinement.
Let me make some calls.
Very well. Hangs up.
I'll call Remy first.
Did I say tomorrow or the day after tomorrow? I said after tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're gonna call Remy? Hey.
Hey, I think we may be neighbors.
I see. Got beat up in the accident or in the incident, have you?
Yeah, I took a little bit of a whooping.
Well, still kicking around. You have a knack for that.
I think I may be on my way further down the line or further down into cyberpsychosis.
I see.
I don't think I'm over the edge yet, but I'm right there.
Well, what will you do?
Saul has discussed with me treatments, but in doing so, I'll probably lose some of myself.
I see. There is an alternative.
Amnesia.
More so than that. You could go and reach out to Caladrius.
Who's that?
You know Caladrius.
Oh, okay.
You will recall as he brings it up, Caladrius is the person in the tower in the center of Metatown and the city. He is the person who people go to when they need to make a deal. They only go to him when they're desperate. And it's said that every single person who makes a deal with him regrets it. And that every single person who doesn't make a deal with him regrets it.
Do you regret it one way or another?
Yes.
I don't know. That seems kind of like last resort, doesn't it?
Are you telling me what this is? What Saul is what Saul is presenting you with isn't a last resort?
Yeah, I guess it could, if it does get worse after this, I could go back to Saul anyway.
Exactly. Caladrius's deals are a gamble. You will lose something. But he is more capable than anyone else in this city. If anyone can fix you, it will be him.
Hey, guess we'll have to look into that later, though. Tomorrow, New Dawn's being attacked.
I see. I'm afraid my wounds are a bit severe at the moment.
I gotta be there no matter what.
If I can, I will join you.
Let's say that I'm gonna hang up and I'm just gonna go to sleep at that point.
All right. Head swimming, but also exhausted. You go to bed, have a feverish dream. You wake up the next day after spending a full day in jail. Bright and early in the morning, You hear Clement enter the room. He goes up, you hear a beep, and the sliding door open. Then you see him approach in front of your cell. A beep, and the door opens. Both of you are good to go. You are not worth keeping here right now, and you will not be charged further, at least as of the moment.
Right.
A word of warning to the both of you. Stay indoors today. You enter this room. You can see there are a couple of officers. You recognize the former police chief, Mason, just sitting there. You can see he starts to speak when he sees Clement enter the room, but as soon as you show up behind him, you can see he kind of stops himself. Bubblegum's going to start making her way out. You doing anything fancy? All right. You want to make your way out too. Your van is up there. So you go around, make your way to your van. Bubblegum goes and makes her way up. Are you going to say anything to her as you part ways?
I'd say it was a pleasure doing business with you, but see where we are. You take care out there.
You as well.
And then we're off.
All right, and you start to make your way down. As you start passing through the city, you can see that there are a number of things being set up as you go. Roll a perception check. And an electronics/security tech. And either a criminology or deduction check. Or tactics.
Perception. Yeah. And said electronic security tech.
Mm.
Yeesh.
All right.
What the hell it is.
We're responsible roll on that one.
Yeah. And then what was the last check?
Either criminology, deduction, or tactics. Any of those will work here.
Deduction or tactics.
All right. So as you're going down, you can see that multiple checkpoints are being set up, both by MaxTac officers and by the TCPD. They're in various portions of the cities. You're going down further south. You can see it's pretty much everything from Maidatown north. But as soon as you get past the barrier or past the divide of Maidatown into the slop and the hills, completely gone. There's absolutely nothing being set up there.
Right.
You aren't able to make out any of the details that are there. You can see there's specific devices, but nothing that you're too familiar with or are able to perceive in a meaningful way. You arrive, park in your normal spot. Do you make your way to the office or back home?
Back home.
All right, you start making your way over. There's an eerie quiet. Chaos, sirens, screams every now and then in the distance, but nothing particularly close to you. You make your way in, use the program you were given to turn on the elevator and make your way up.
Yep.
All right. You hop into the elevator, and immediately you notice something. Don't have to roll perception for this. You can see that the roof, the ceiling, whatever the term would be for an elevator, has been completely ripped open.
It's not good. Is the elevator still functional?
You can try.
We'll attempt to get the elevator to go up.
Click the up button. Nothing happens.
Okay. Guess we're doing this again. I'm to climb up.
All right. Athletics check. All right. You're able to climb your way up, grab onto the ladder that's on the side, climb up to your floor, shimmy along the side, and you're able to make it to the door of your floor, which you can see has been pried open.
gonna like have his gun at the ready. Starts moving through the hallway.
All right, roll another perception check.
Let's spend a luck point on this. 20.
As you're going through, there's nothing that seems too out of place to you. There's no smells out of place. There's no gunpowder, no iron smell. Everything on the side seems completely fine, but as you look straight ahead, you can see at your door, the handle has been crushed in. The door itself is still closed, but that has happened.
Gonna make his way over to the door. Yeah, basically at the ready to deal with an intruder.
All right. How are you going to try and open it? Are you going to push it in slowly, kick it open?
Slowly.
All right. Roll a stealth check. All right, you go, you grab it, you go to turn it to open, push it in slowly. Unfortunately, it's not that quiet. As you go to turn the handle, because of the way it's been damaged, you can hear just kind of like click, 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 as you begin to open it. And as you're looking around, going through, aiming with your gun, see there's no one going by until you see the dinner table, where you can see there's your son and your wife sitting there. Both of them seem to have looks of just like wide-eyed terror on them. But they both seem physically all right.
He's gonna stop like once he sees them and just kind of see if they're trying to, I guess the best way to say it is, does it seem like there's another threat in the room?
Roll a
that they
human
are
perception.
Is that another point? 20.
You get the suspicion as you're kind of looking at them. You can notice, especially on Ezekiel's eyes, his eyes are kind of just every now and then like flickering over to the bedroom door.
Can I tell if the door's open from here?
You can tell it is closed, but as you look by, you can see it's got the same crushed handle.
The door is open enough. They just seem to be sitting there. They're not tied up or anything.
Right. Ezekiel has one hand up on the table, the other one just kind of down at his side or on his lap, kind of jittering his fingers. You can see she has both of her hands just clasped together, just kind of staring at you. Fear just in her eyes.
Going to try to get into the room while leaving the door open to see if they can try to get out of here. He knows he made noise. He knows somebody here heard it. Knowing that it was, unless they were really out of their mind. So he's going to, gun at the ready, kind of try to get them to come to the door. If the bedroom door looks like it's closed currently with no way to see out of it.
Yeah. No normal way to.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
So are you like gesturing to them, or how are you doing to try to get them over?
Yeah, he's going to try to gesture to them to.
You can see as that happens, as you gesture, you can see Ezekiel just kind of looks back over to the bedroom door. He just shakes his head.
He's going to kind of point to himself and kind of point to the door, like the bedroom door, and he'll start moving in.
To the bedroom door you're moving in, or into the...
Yeah, towards the... Yeah, moving into the main room is going towards the bedroom door.
All right. See, nothing's happening to you as you start to make your way over. You arrive at the bedroom door. What are you doing?
Nothing's happened yet.
Nope.
Just gonna kind of look to them and get because again, no immediate context of what's happening here. Do like does Ezekiel give like a shake his head quickly to like don't go in there, or is he just kind of more resolute in his?
He looks afraid, but he's not giving you any indicator to not go in.
Okay. He's just gonna turn the handle. Not like shove the door open, but open it up.
All right. Creak it open. As it's going, you can see that your wardrobe has been ripped open, stuff thrown on the ground. The bed itself has been completely thrown against the wall. As it's going open a little bit more, you can see that there is someone standing in the center of the room, looking at you. Roll either a business check, an education check, a library search check, or a streetwise check.
Business education is its own. It's just a section.
Education is also education.
It's got a specific. Yeah. I'll roll. I think education. That's my best one. Again, we'll spend one more luck one. 16.
You recognize who this individual is. Now also roll me one more check. Cybertech.
Oh, fuck. Nope. Nothing.
So you'll still recognize some things that are on him. But essentially, as you open the door, you can see a man that has been fully modified with a cyborg body. You can tell that he has multiple things in him that seem to be just making him the ideal solo, effectively. You can tell there is definitely some cyber optics, some cyber audio, a ton of stuff done with his head and his body. He looks way more machine than man. And with your education, you realize, as his eyes lock onto you, you know who this is. Oh, whoops. I forgot to upload the token. Sorry.
All good. Also, at this point, he is going to just fucking holster his gun. There's no fucking point in having that.
So one thing that you will notice as you recognize Adam Smasher, the killer of Night City, you can tell the little flesh that you would know that he has seems as though that's not there. Even with your failure in a cyber tech check where you can't see everything, you would know of this man. I imagine that he's someone that you would have heard about in your life. You would know about him, but he looks to be fully cybernetic. Maybe not a cyborg, maybe an entire machine. Maybe there's still some man in there you cannot tell.
Is there something I can help you with, sir?
You're Gregory Geiger, right?
Yes, sir.
I've done my best to match the voice. It's not perfect.
All good.
Get to where I need to be.
All right. Cooperate. Your family doesn't get the bullet. Understand?
Crystal clear.
Good. I'm here with Arasaka. You're going to answer my questions. Everything's going to go all right. No one has to die. What do you know of the Ronin?
The Ronin? Is that what he said?
Yeah, the Ronin.
What do I know of that?
You would not know much other than the basic knowledge that would be in the quick reference guide, where she is someone who is a solo, who is very capable and rumored to have fled from Arasaka a long time ago. Beyond that, you don't know much.
Other than she's a pretty big name solo, and what streets say, she ditched Arasaka a while ago. Don't know a whole lot.
All right. The Reapers. Where are they?
Again, that's not something I would know. I don't know where their personal hide is.
You know they're in the sewers. That's as far as you know.
I know they work out of the sewers. I don't go to them for work. They come to me for work.
New Dawn.
Kill them with what I know of New Dawn. I don't know. I only met the dude once, right? The one guy on the rep there. A bunch of anti-corpo, some call them terrorists, some call them freedom fighters. I don't care. I don't do any business with them. They're in, what's the sector they're called that they live in?
The Null Zone.
The Null Zone.
What have they recently done in this city?
Which of the attacks are they at least blamed for?
You know that they made an attack against every corporation.
Okay, so it's just like a big, like an attack, not like a physical attack, not a. I don't know if I know what the nature was. I just know it's an attack.
You know they attacked them both digitally through a net running, and they also attacked them through an actual force going into the ascent.
The only big thing they've done in memory is they took a fight to the corporations. They both physically and through net running.
What about the mercenaries holed up in the Barrens?
These are things that you could have at one point engaged with and just never did because the situations or whatever. All you know about them is they're known as freedom fighters and that they are very anti-corpo. You don't know pretty much anything else.
To be honest, I barely know who they are. I hear similar things about them as New Dawn, but they're obviously in a different place. Freedom fighters, death to the corporations, all that jazz.
You're really no help at all. Akuma blasted the top of their HQ yesterday. What about
Sorry, I
that?
missed that.
So HQ blasted the top off their HQ yesterday. What do you know about that?
I've been in jail the past 2 days. I don't really know much.
Is there anything in this city that can stand against me or an Arasaka task force?
Arasaka's not in this city, are they?
You know that they mega corporations have tried to get into this city before, but every time they've been pushed out.
The only things I can really think of would be our Max Tech, but I don't know how well that would hold up.
Max Tech, huh? Alright. Well, you really don't know much about this city, do you?
In the business of not asking too many questions.
Good. You now work for Arasaka. There's going to be some people entering this city today. If anyone dressed as Arasaka comes to your door, You're gonna fix them up free of charge. Get it?
Understood.
Good.
As he begins to walk forward,
Give that man all of the berth.
kneels down, puts his arms to the side, climbs on through, stands back up.
You've got a lovely family. Let's make sure we don't make a mistake for them,
And then he goes and walks on out. This time, not even trying to open the door. He just punches his fist through it, slamming it off completely off.
He does it like he almost is still holding his breath until he hears the inevitable thud downstairs.
And that's exactly what you see, is him jumping into the hole in the elevator, followed by that loud thud. At that point, everyone...
He's like, come here, and he just kind of pulls both of them over. He's basically hugging them.
Good to see that you're out of jail.
Yeah, just in time, apparently.
You probably didn't see the news report, did you?
No, they aren't nice enough to give us TVs in the cells.
Saul made an announcement. Apparently, Akuma sold the city out, bringing in Arasaka. Luckily, someone found out about it, tipped them off. City's trying to respond right now.
Okay.
Should we call Saul? Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I killed the mood, I'm sorry.
um, Probably not the worst idea, but definitely shouldn't be through the bus. Not directly, not on our lines if it can be traced back to us.
Your mic is kind of fuzzy right now.
Oh. Any good?
Yeah, it sounds better.
And if I don't want that ban to even possibly come back around here. We can help it. But someone could, and I guess if anyone could let them know, it could be me.
So we're just going to cooperate then?
Yeah. If something comes of it, our lives were threatened. What were we going to do?
All right.
Do you have any friends underground that you still talk to? You should let them know that not to come by my shop.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fill them in with the details if you want, but it's not safe for them to come around.
So what's going to happen today for you?
Sounds like I could probably go get set up. Looks like I'll probably be busy.
All right. Emily hugs you. Says, take care of yourself.
Well, you guys, at the end of the day, you guys are what's most important.
Maybe if we do help Arasaka, maybe they'll be able to give us a position.
I guess that's always a possibility. Better than whatever we were dealing with back there.
Yeah. She's gonna walk past you here. Go into the kitchen, immediately grabs some wine, pours herself a glass. Also pours out a glass for both Ezekiel and you.
Yeah, that probably warranted.
All right, roll a resist drugs check.
I'm thinking at 1 point left. So yeah, we'll use the last left point for that.
Pop up the
16.
sheets real quick. Have them roll as well. All right, 16, that's a pass.
Just cut the nerves a little bit. That's all.
Ezekiel barely passes.
I don't even know why she's rolling.
Yeah, it's not as big of a deal for her. You can tell she takes a larger swig and is immediately put more at ease, but also kind of starts swerving a little bit. All right. Just another day.
Furious. Gonna, again, get ready to go now because it's still relatively early.
Yeah.
I got let out in the morning, so that man did not clarify how soon people would be showing up. So, and I wasn't going to ask.
All right.
Let's give our hugs and kisses goodbye and go to work.
Both hug you. She kisses you. And you go to make your way out. And that's all this session's going to be.
Did have one thing. Trying to think of where I might be able to access a phone, like a phone line or something that isn't just my agent.
Any public point of business, or you could search bodies for any leftover agents.
Well, there's lots of those.
And those are still in the streets when you drove on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check for one to see if there's any around.
All right. You make your way up to the elevator. He's gone. Do anything fancy to get down?
No.
All right. Navigate your way over back to the ledge. I can have you roll anything special for that. Climb your way down. Go back through the elevator. First body right here. You go through. What's the circumstances of death for this one? There is an agent on his body.
Excellent. Going to use that to dial the number of, I don't know if it's MaxTac or the police force, whoever it is, to let them know about kind of what just happened.
You know that there's contacts for both of them. Which are you calling?
Probably MaxTac.
All right. You call the phone. Your receptionist pick up. Well, welcome to MaxTac. How can I assist you?
I need to speak to Chief Hirundo or whoever can get a message to Chief Hirundo.
And who am I speaking to?
Gregory Geiger.
You can see there's a pause. I can get that message to him. What is it that you need?
I think of he's like damn near fully bored out. A almost entirely bored out man who I believe is Adam Smash is like a known entity, right?
Yeah.
Who I believe is Adam Smasher. Broke into my apartment today, threatened me and my family. And
I'm sorry, can you repeat that name?
Adam Smasher.
Is there anything else to this message?
Said that Arasaka is coming. And I just wanted to make sure he knew.
Saul is aware of that, but that thing is a development. I will forward the message. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. One more thing. Just trying to think of the right way to word that. He's having Arasaka soldiers and men come to my place of business for medical attention. He's threatened the life of me and my family to do so. And I don't want this to cause any problems for them or myself, but I figured I would let Chief Orlando know. He knows where it is. Let him make the decision on what to do with that.
One moment. You hear kind of a muffled voice in the background, something that's very robotic, speaking back. You aren't able to make out the words, it's very quiet. Very well. Mr. Geiger, should at any point the door seem to open and close today, don't worry about that.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
And thank you, Mr. Geiger. Take care, and good luck.
I'm going to hang up and put the agent back in this guy's pocket.
Make your way to work?
Yep.
All right, you make your way over to your place, past the corpses, past the eeriness of the city. And you enter your shop. And if there's nothing else, that's where we're going to end things right now.
That'll be it.
All right. Probably not the face you were expecting to see.
No, can't say it was. Oh, man.
All right. You wake up in the hospital. You have healed up to your body times 2.
I'm guessing at the hospital, do they give you medication for what's it called? The suppressants?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that again, or do we just want to go off the
Yeah, you'll
previous
roll
number?
for it now.
Was it 2d6?
3d6. You're getting strong ones. All right. Oh, and a note to the audience. Travis also has a new microphone, so it might sound slightly different. So, yep, they give you an injection of immunosuppressants. You know that you're pretty much just waiting right now to hear that you need to move, waiting for any news, relaxing as long as you can.
Yeah, because I know that I was heading to I needed to head to New Dawn, right?
Yes. To the Null Zone.
I was gonna meet the samurai there, I think. Or Ronin or whatever.
Sort of. She warned you, she said that she was going to be assisting you, but she also had other means to attend to first. So she might not be waiting there for you when you arrive, but you could presumably encounter her at some point. As you're sitting there waiting, you receive a call on your agent from Saul.
Hello?
Hello. There's been a development.
Go on.
How familiar are you with the legends of Night City?
Not very.
Does the name Adam Smasher mean anything to you?
Okay. Yes, I've heard this name before.
He is somehow here.
Well, that's not good.
No. No, it is not. I have confirmation that Arasaka is in the city, and they are getting ready to make their move. You should make your way over to New Dawn, to the Null Zone. Alex, I'm not happy to say this, but with your cyberware, you may be the only one capable of crippling Smasher. If you see him, you need to use your gravity on him. No matter what the risks are, because he will kill you if you are not able to stop him. If the Ronin is there, by all means, let her have her go. But if it ends up being a face-off with you and the members of New Dawn versus that thing, I do not think you will win if you are not giving it everything that you have.
Well, if that's the case, then I will make the ultimate sacrifice. Just know that means you'll have to come get me.
I'm sorry that I have to ask this of you.
Sometimes you have to do things to protect people, even if
Yes.
that means sacrifice yourself.
Yes.
Promise me that if I'm not there, if I don't make it with you to the end, at least this part of me does not make it with you to the end, that you'll do the right thing.
I swear to you, I have the interest of the citizens of this city in my heart.
That's all that I can ask.
Good luck, Mr. Shade.
Thank you, sir.
You walk out, and at that moment that you do, you see that the door next to you opens. Oh. Hey.
It's time.
Is it? Well, I'm not much in fighting condition. But, all things considered, I'll go with you. But I won't be fighting on the front lines. I'll be sticking to hacking in the back.
Good. We'll need it.
Well, let's be off then, shall we?
Yep. I'm parked outside.
Any stops you're making on the way?
I don't think I need to. I can't think of anybody that I would need to acknowledge at this point. Oh,
I think that was Remy recommending Calypso as a possible way to survive with your humanity intact.
maybe. It was. I remember he said something about people regret not going to him,
Yeah, okay, it's that guy.
but people also regret going to him.
Yeah, Caladrius.
Caladrius. I guess there's no point if it's not necessarily relevant. All right. Well, I guess we'll. I wish we would have had more time to rest, but I guess we'll go ahead and head there.
No rest for the wicked. And you make your way out to New Dawn.
Do you still have the that amnesia switch that I gave you a long time ago?
Yeah. Why?
You may need to use it on me.
Understood.
You know Adam Smasher?
Yeah. Everyone knows him.
He may or may not be there.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
I thought he
Saul
was
just
dead.
told me. Yeah, Saul just told me. And he said that hopefully the Ronin will be there. And to let her have her chance at him. But when she inevitably fails, that I'll need to use everything I've got on him. Which could possibly throw me over the edge.
Yeah. Well, I'll offer what I can. If I'm able to disable part of his systems, that will help us.
And we're gonna vroom vroom all the way there.
Yeah. Drive through the city, through the eerie calm. And you end up making your way down to the Null Zone.